Dum 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 dum. Well, hello there. Didn't see you there. It's it's Warframe Wednesday, and we're gonna play some Warframe, cause it's Warframe Wednesday. Imagine that. I guess I'll just start with the thing, the Archon hunt. As brain no worky with words. I'm going to check my. So we got an Arca Plasmor bonus today. It does triple damage for the Archon hunt, so I might try rolling with that. Though I want to have it have radiation. I don't know why I put magnetic on this for this reason. Like why I do this? Probably because I had Prime Charge Shell and I was like, ooh, oh baby, all the damages. Yeah, Prime Chilling. Yeah, okay, now I understand why. I should rejigger this anyway. Magnetic's a terrible, terrible thing to put on something. Uh, let's have a look though. Mag cap. Could probably swap out Cleanse Corpus easy enough. I mean, it's just basically a matter of taking out these. Slot in Atomic Fallout very, very easily. So we'll just do that. Just like more radiation damage, more better. Just pure radiation damage, which you very rarely see on a thingy. on on a mod, that's what I mean. Yeah, radiation. So anything that's fire and thunder is great. So let's just look through all this. Apparently, I loved making this a static weapon at some point, which I mean, fair. I got plenty of multi-shot already. Throw Scattering Inferno on it. That's fine. Throw Shell Shock on it. Is there any, like, Vizarans that would be okay? Galvanized Savvy? I mean, if I'm going status, this is what you put on to do a status weapon. It's not that great at it, granted, to be frank, but it's fine-ish. Oh, my lord. Hey. Hey, Lavamboa. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I forgot I turned the confetti back on for follows. Good times. This is all fine. Part of me wants to swap out Cleanse Corpus just because I'm looking for radiation damage and not corpus killing right now. So, like, fire, thunder, I could just throw Shell Shock on. That'd work. Get the status higher, get more damage, more flat damage. Kaboom, kaboom. Well, you like my stream, huh? Well, thank you. Appreciate that. My Discord's listed on I have a Discord listed on the Twitch page, if you're interested, but I'll look you up later on after the stream if you want to talk. Yes. Anyway, massive amount of radiation damage on a weapon that has 300% damage. And the Archon is weak to radiation, so, like, how bad could this possibly be? Let's get it a-rollin'. So, first we start off with a mobile defense. It's gonna be against, Grenier. So, you know, radiation is just, like, okay against them. Much rather roll with corrosive when I'm going against Grenier, but you know, there's only so much I'm going to min-max before I'm, you know, in real danger of actually respecting the content, and we can't have that. That was a rocket. That's also a rocket that I need to solve for. Plug in the thingy. There we go. Alright, let's see how much damage it actually does, though. Curious. I mean, even without hitting their weakness, that ain't bad. I guess that's what 300% extra damage does for one. Hello, two sentients who could very easily kill the defense point. Go away. Man, I wish there was a way I could like swap my pet's defense with the Warframe. Cause like, Octavia's more shield than HP and armor, so like, my HP and armor defense on my pet is not like doing a whole lot. Cause, you know, I run Link defenses on them because of course I do. They're just the best way to get defenses if your Warframe is running any defenses whatsoever. No, don't do that, sir. Where did I get blast damage from? Is it my murder ball? I don't know. Goodness, you have a lot of health that I don't want to deal with. Oh, sentient, go away. Thank you. Also, like you to go away before you become a problem. Same with you. And the Leech Xmas. Do not want to deal. Alright. I very nearly forgot to grab the thingy I need to plug in. So let's go grab that before I get to the defense point and I'm like, why it no work? That'd be funny, but also annoying. So let's just be glad I remembered it instead of laughing that I forgot it. Because that's what happened, and we don't really have a choice in the matter anymore. Da, da, dum, da, dum. Oh, sentience. They are especially dangerous on missions like these just because they have those some very powerful lasers that if they hit you can be a big problem. You know, a little bit like the rocket guys. If they hit you, it's an even bigger problem. And we definitely don't want it to hit the point, because then the point probably just dies. Octavia's so good at defense missions, it's ridiculous. You know, right up until the point where you get like... Right up until the point you get a radiation nightmare, and then she's more danger to the point than anything else.
I have the Archon's trail. The hunt can begin.
So let me tell you, second you get hit by radiation on Octavia, the murder ball suddenly turns on the point, and it's like, hey, friendly fire is enabled, and it just murders the point immediately. It's not fun. Do not recommend. Like, I would roll with like radiation resistance arcanes on Octavia if in that case. But anyway, next up is interception. I mean, Octavia's fine on it. She does a good job of distracting people off of the points, which can be very helpful. Just gonna spend some gotta spend some rep points on some relics real quick because I capped. And yeah, let's go. Octavia's fine for interception. I don't mind it one bit. Yeah. Interception's not my favorite to solo, just because like I have to jump between 4 points, and that's a lot to juggle, and it can be very annoying because I can only be in one place at one time.
I want to know what he's telling his flock.
Do you remember, Natal, that first day, how our father moved you to school from the manifold? How we sang.
Oh, I'm taking HP damage. My shield broke. That's not good. Alright. We will hit up the middle one first, because I can go to all the other points a lot easier from the middle one. So I would like that one to be the one I primarily have to get back to should I need to swap. And hopefully we get a bunch of dudes distracted by the murder ball and not bothering with the point. Not a guarantee by any stretch of the imagination, but it can distract them long enough to give me more breathing room, which is just what the Lotus ordered for this kind of mission. Just distract them off the point enough to make it a little easier on me. Ow, what happened to my shields? Who shot me? Those were all of my shields. Rude. Alright. They are definitely attacking the center point, which is exactly what I want. And, God, just be mercy killable, please. Thank you. Also, ag. Laser balls. Hate these guys. It's really unfair that, like, normally, when a sentient gets to do his disco ball laser, which hits like a truck, by the way, he's frozen in place. But if you have a forced movement ability, like Octavia's murder ball forces people to chase after it, or like Titania's thing. Titania's lantern forces people to walk towards it very slowly. Sentience will be like, oh, I'm walking away, but my laser ball is going to stick around. And so you get, you know, the sentient having just kind of dropped a laser ball in the middle of nowhere, and like you can't interrupt it because, you know, they're not channeling anything anymore. They're already just trying to shoot you. But you know, you can handle it for sure. And you know, most people's complaint about Warframe, I would suggest, is like, the enemies are too easy. So I mean, Warframe's not in the habit of like fixing bugs that make enemies harder, because they'll be like, oh my god, why even bother at that point? Granted, they did a nerf sentient damage reduction by quite a bit. While it is still very annoying to get through sentient damage reduction, you're no longer like required to like pop into operator form and reset their vulnerabilities, which basically you had to do to kill sentience a while back, because it's like, hey, I'm just 90% immune to all the damage you've got toting around. Good luck with that. And also, I hate you.
I beheld a great ram, and the horns of him were crowned with soul and with Tau. And upon his tongue the Zariman flame, and the mighty demon of the void cowered before him, and he feared it not.
Puzzle, could you be like a little less weird? Just like for a second? He's like a cryptic BS dispenser. Nobody needs those. IMO. Off the point, sir. Okay. Hopefully the new murder ball will distract them long enough for me to cap this. It was! Huzzah. Let's try this one. Nope! Trying to cap C. Alright. Where are you? I think they actually got distracted off of it by the ball, which is nice. Alright. And by C I mean D. But who needs to be correct with the words you speak? Not me. Ow! Oh god, that really hurt. See, there's the disco balls, you know, being active while Sentient just kind of run around. Because he just gets to do that like a jerk. Oh. I was like, why am I massively slowed down? It's because there's an Arctic Eximus right here. In fact, there probably is two, because I'm still experiencing quite a bit of the old I can't move very fast problem. There might be one like underneath the point that I can't see. Oh, it's right there. Hi. Thanks for coming up. Appreciate that. stop making weird harmonizing noises, Sentient. You're already tough to fight. I don't need you also weirding me out. Thank you. Alright, I'm just gonna give a couple of Eximus some love taps there. Because they have a lot of HP. Getting through all of it is a pain in the butt. So why not just walk up to them and press X and take advantage of all this impact damage my shotgun has? Why indeed? Guess I could like explain what the heck I'm talking about there briefly. Just like impact damage is good against, was it shields? Yeah. But it has a bonus of whenever an impact status effect goes off, it kind of lowers the threshold of Eximus health, where like you can mercy kill them much faster, and like if you have a fair bit of impact damage, you can like get that down to like 95% of their health. And so instead of like, you know, shooting them in the face 5 more times, you just walk up and press X on them because their impact damage, ow, wow, really, really, really rude.
All messages to crypto. The Zora
I'm-
is not nearly
I'm gonna
as safe.
die in the cutscene?
There's another mind at work with
How's that gonna work?
You're scared to face the possibility that I'm right.
I guess it fails me. That was rude. Especially since, you know, I completed it, and then it was like, yeah, but we have to talk a bunch first. And then those last 2 sentients that I had to clean up got a lucky hit in and killed me.
This facility is a communications
Very rude.
crossroad for Narmer.
God,
Listen in.
that is
I
like
want to
the
know
worst
what
way to
this
go.
is for.
Hello, everyone.
Do you remember, little, that first day, how our father lifted you screaming from the manifold? How we sang.
Stop that. You also stop that. Ugh. A lot of rocket boys hanging around. I wonder if I actually like adjusted Octavia's shield defense since they changed shielding a bit. Because shield recharge delay and shield recharge became a lot better with that defense patch. And I hope I was of the presence of mind to swap Warframe I use quite a bit to take advantage of that. Ow. Yeah. I mean, the delay is low-ish. That's good. Hello? Enemies? There's one. Hi. No. Not right in front of me. Walking right past me and being like, I'll just hit the button to cap the point. I'm sure he won't notice, and like, I mean, maybe there's like an 80% chance I wouldn't notice, but still, it's very, very brazen of him, which, you know, gonna have to pay for that hubris. Unlike what happens to me, I never pay for my hubris. Please ignore what happened 5 minutes ago, if even that. I may have paid massively for my hubris, so I just stared at two sentients and was like, whatever, I won already. Why bother killing them? And then they were like, yeah, but you need to live through the dialogue. And I didn't. Speaking of living through stuff, I thought we were at 100% for a second there, and I was like, oh, well, I'm basically just cleaning up the enemies at this point. My god, will you please die? Thank you. Oh my goodness, you guys have a lot of health. Hello? Other enemies?
And the horns of him were crowned with soul and with tower. And upon his tongue the Zariman flame, and the mighty demon of the void cowered before him.
You know, I'm pretty sure he said this line last time, but my brain doesn't comprehend anything he's saying because it's just a bunch of cryptic sounding nonsense to sound dramatic, and it's just, I don't even remember any of it at that point because my brain doesn't waste any time trying to process any of it. Which, I mean, good, probably. But at the same time, you know, I tried to diligently listen to all the lore, and it's just like, yeah, but I don't want to listen to this, my brain says, independent of me. Nope. Where? Yeah, get off the point. Ow. No, don't do that. Woo! That's a blitz. That could knock me completely out of all of my shields immediately. So we want to not have that happen, if we can help it. I'm glad he missed his rocket really hard there. That would have been a problem if he'd been a little more accurate. Excuse me. Stop. Oh my god. It's not fair that your disco ball nonsense gets to go off while you're not channeling it. Hey. Couple of these disco ball sentients, you know, channeling their uber attack on the point, and man, things get difficult. Or at the very least, more dangerous. It's not like I am not handling it, but you know, get hit by one too many of those lasers and suddenly you're having a bad time. Let's be clear about that. Rocket? Oh my god, you're going after a different point? That's not allowed. Oh, you're behind the thing. Okay. Yeah, you're in here. I was wondering where you guys were. I saw you on the map, and it was like, but I don't know where you were. Just gotta kill the last of them. Okay, and we won again. Right?
All messages
Enemies?
encrypted.
Okay.
Pazul is not merely insane, Tenno. There is another mind at work within him.
Just admit it, Natal. You're scared to face the possibility that I'm right.
I'm not crazy. You just don't understand. Of course, Pizzle, of course. Anyway. We gonna swap to Valkyr because it's time for the Archon hunts, and radiation does great damage against them, so I don't see why I wouldn't just roll with the 300% bonus damage shotgun that I can just have fun with. I wouldn't like rolling with Neza is not crazy. I do have an okay Neza Prime outfit, but at the same time, I never really got into how Neza works.
Archon
The end.
for the new creation that Pazul has promised him. He imagines he will be lord of the wilderness instead of what he is now. The price of that vision is measured at their innocent lives. Stop him.
Anyway, now that Lotus has mentioned the stakes, let's go find ourselves an Archon and kill it. He should be right here. It's the Woof Archon. Hello, Woof. You're not a Mar, you're Woof. Oh, I forgot to equip Roar. That could make this go longer than I prefer.
Shockingly fast. When he creates duplicates, look for the one that is armed.
Yeah, that's not as much damage as I'd like. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna scream and claw you to death. Which is what I do on Valkyr when I have any problem whatsoever. We scream and we claw them to death. Excuse me, you have like you took like 2 shotgun blasts in the face and you didn't get mercy killable? Not fair, please fix. Ow. Was I in that, or did I dodge roll at just the right time to get an iframe? I don't know. Anyway, part 2. Let's go kill us some deacons. And we can get their masks, and we can open the door, and we can kill the Archon again. Easy. Deacon, where are you? Oy. Weirdly took a while to get him down. Then he seem to resurrect some of his followers. I don't know. I'm not. I'm not gonna pay attention to anything these guys are doing, unless it's, you know, killing me or shooting a rocket at me, which go hand in hand, I should note. Again, it's the big glowy orange guys, very dangerous. Not something I want to deal with usually. I just jumped right off the ledge. Alright. Oh right, I had a bullet jump thing. Yeah, Nora, it's very impressive how I bullet jump a whole bunch just as a matter of course when I move. That is not how to go forward. Where is the exit here? Okay, there it is. I know the maps vaguely. I've only been playing for ages. I'll get lost occasionally. You can't tell me that you never get lost. Actually, I never do. Well, aren't you special then? Yeah, this is underneath. I love Valkyr. Just like, hello, did you know that I have like 98% damage reduction and I can basically just run past all of you?
On Tau,
Um,
people roamed without prey. He was created
What?
in the image of
Oh.
ancient records from old Earth, and now
Yes.
leaves tribute to ecosystems.
The waymarks.
Those savage jaws were never meant to bite.
I think we're gonna... Okay, one more room. Just one more room. It's fine. Hello, Amar. I'm here to claw your face. Oh, and then you immediately summon your dudes. Alright, well, you know what? Fine. Summon your dudes. See if I care. Valkyred.
Amar thought himself a hunter. Now, he is a mere trophy. Good job.
Alright. And that's the Archon hunt for this week. Very fun. Hey, Tau Forged Crimson. That is easily one of the best shards in the game. Because it gives you ability strength. Also a mod drop chance booster. Like, nice to have. Not sure if I can make good use of it though. But yeah, good to see. Good to see the Tauforge stuff. I am going to do a sortie next, I think, because I have a Nightwave to do it, and that's another fun thing to solo. It's like high to mid-level content that's somewhat annoying to solo. It's Corpus stuff. Exterminate, rescue, energy reduction. I forget if that's max energy reduction or if it's just like we just suck all of your energy up at the end. Good luck with that. Anyway, let's swap my Fulman to shooting Corpus dead instead of killing Grineer dead and just anything with armor dead. Kawoosh! We're off to the rescue. So let's go.
Intel suggests that our person of interest is in the vicinity.
Hello.
Search for the hostage and bring them home.
Low level content. Well, it's not low level content, but you know, comparatively low level content. It's very fun. There's also magnetic anomalies in here, and you know, maybe if I wasn't blasting through at light speed, I'd see one or two. But so far, so nothing. Hello. Just go away. Yep.
The enemy is on high alert. The moment you
Ah,
enter the
yes.
holding area, they'll trigger the execution sequence.
I forgot, this is like, these have nightmare modifiers on them. So if I poke at this button, the alarms will trigger, and I only have a few seconds to get through them. But for some reason, this map just has that door unlocked, and you can just walk right in. And be like, what alarms? I'm not even in this room, technically, now. So, that's fun. Just go in the vent here. Boop. And we're out. Well, you know, mostly out. Hello. Kill the security thing, and 50-50 chance I find the hostage immediately. So, taking bets here very quickly. This is where I would start a channel point bet and then laugh because it takes, like, no time whatsoever to break the person out, so no one would have any time to channel point bet. But hey, if it's like, you know, it would have been... Could have been like, what if I start that before I start the rescue mission, eh? Yeah, what if then? What if I was like, what if I had those hypothetical things happening? That would have been cool. What a great stream moment that would be. Anyway, that's the rescue mission. It's fun. And now we move on. Survival was the last one. What was the second one? I think it was just like literally exterminate, which is the easiest but most time-consuming mission of all. Yeah, it's just exterminate. Warframe energy capacity and regeneration severely reduced, eh? So it doesn't drain energy, you say? Very interesting.
Eliminate all Corpus threats.
That means I can still, you know, Valkyr things to death if I really care to. But really, why bother when everything just dies in one blast anyway? Why hit in melee when I can just hit them at range? So I guess you could ask, why am I playing Valkyr if I do all of my damage at range anyway? To which I say, armor. The end. Pew pew. Hello, folks. Good job taking cover. I'm sure that'll work well. Oh my god, it's because the alarm went off. Oh, it locked down. I actually have to deactivate the alarm. But I don't wanna. I just wanna run through like a murder maniac and just shoot everything. Is that so much to ask? I guess so. Could do a Granum Void while I was here. But I don't have Mazoris, and without Mazoris, Granum Voids are kind of annoying to beat. Because of that darn time limit. And I haven't, like, run with Azorus in ages. As good as the weapon can be. Like, low-level Zoruses are... At low level, Zorus is kind of like just a god tier weapon when you get it. It's really lovely. because, you know, it explodes and then hits like a truck full of trucks. This is one I would try to transition into an anecdote, but the only thing on my mind right now is politics, and boy, that's a terrible anecdote. Because it's not even an anecdote, it's just yammering about politics, which is exactly what you do not want to do during a stream in general, or ever, like anywhere ever, because people are very polarized, obviously. So I guess I should not. Granted, I am, okay. Also, I don't care how divisive this one is, but like, I am glad that the courts found that presidents can't just break the law and do whatever. So that's probably a smart ruling. Where presidents can't just like break the law with impunity. Where it's like, yeah, I have complete immunity to everything when I'm president. And it's like, oh, that won't cause any problem in the future whatsoever, I'm sure. Excuse me, Mr. Treasurer, your shields are actually like really annoying to go through, so if you could just not have them, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. So that was good news. That was the only good news that I heard today. So I guess that's as much as I want to talk about the news. Also, you guys are like numerous and kind of tanky. Probably because one of them was a Guardian Eximus. They give a bunch of damage reduction to their friends, and so that's why nothing was dying fast enough for my tastes. But, you know, just because I have an explanation as to why it was getting to be a pain in the butt to kill all of them doesn't mean that I shouldn't, you know, like, go to my go-to answer for that, which is scream and then Valkyr things to death. Why wouldn't I? Kaboom! It's just my go-to solution for literally everything, because literally it solves everything. Also, don't knock me down, you little piece. Hey. Have less HP. Thank you. I don't know which way the exit is, but I kinda suspect it is this way, because there is a second room down this hallway. And I'm close enough to beating all the enemies I need that I would like to at least work my way towards the exit, or wherever it presumably may be, so we can make an efficient exit.
Now get to extraction.
Alright, part 2 of the sortie done. Easy. And now all we have to do is the last part, which, as I recall, is survival, but only with a bow. So that'll be fun. I don't think I have, like, a corpus-specific setup for my bow. So we'll just roll with whatever I've got. Actually, I could... Well, no. Like, there is always the Kuva Brahma, which is very fun in terms of bows, but, like, I'll basically instantaneously run out of ammo, so... Nah, let's just go with the bow that can't run out of ammo ever at any point. That sounds good. The Nataruk, very, very strong. I've never put an Exilist mod on this, huh? What would I put on it? is a good question. Maybe this is why I never did. I could hush. It does technically make noise because it's a giant electric shock bow that fires plasma bolts, but you know. I sort of don't feel like it's necessary. Either way, bows only. So, hope you're comfortable with watching me shoot a energy bow over and over for a solid 5 or 10 minutes. I think it's 10 minutes.
You are here to distract the enemy. Trigger the alarm.
Yeah, how long does it take for? Yeah,
They have
10
just
minutes.
shut down all systems
That's the sortie
and
crescendo.
sending life support capsules your way.
Of course, I don't need to go only bow. I do have the option of pulling out my Valkyr claws whenever I feel like it. But you know, that takes energy, and I don't have infinite energy. Just a lot of it. Alright, well, it's a survival mission. If you're worried about losing the survival mission, the best method to complete it is to, you know, camp one of the life support containers, like this one, and just kill enemies. Stay in place, kill a bunch of enemies, make them drop life support capsules, and yeah, just survive off the life support capsules and pop the life support drop only when necessary. But if you want to, like, if you're really confident that everything will die instantly when it comes next to you, and that you'll have plenty of spawns to you know, to keep the small energy capsules flowing, you can always just, like, spend your entire time looking for the exit. And just be like, all I want to do is find the exit. That's a little risky, because if you happen to run out of life support and you're not near a capsule, things can get a little bit spiced, because if the life support runs out and you have not completed the objective, you just die. Like, it's no like, oh gosh, you know, there'll be, you know, your HP's going down slowly. Nope. If you die in the first 5 minutes of an endless survival mission, or at any point during a, you know, you must survive X amount of time, which is this one, it's just death. It's instant death. No revives, no nothing, because, like, the timer stops, basically. Like, if you're doing an endless mission, I'm going to go on a rant about mechanics, I guess. Prepare your ears or something. Because if you're on a survival mission and it is endless, you have to keep the timer going, because if you don't keep the timer going, you know, by having life support be full, or at least partially full. Not having no life support. Yeah, double negative. That's a really good way of explaining it. You're just being so eloquent today, Crest. So impressive. You're so good at explaining. Anyway, point is, if you hit 0% life support, you die. Because it's basically the mission's failure state. It's like if you let the defense target die in a defense mission. It's like, no, now you've just failed the mission. And there's a little bit of leeway if it's an endless mission, which has no end, because you can actually let the life support run out. Because technically the only, like, in an endless survival mission, your only objective is to live for the first 5 minutes, and everything after that is gravy. So, like, you know, if you run to 0 life support, you don't die instantly. You just, the timer just stops, and it's like, okay, You can no longer get rewards from this. You've sort of hit a weird sort of failure state. But you can, however, get to extraction and be fine. And yeah, not that that's always a walk in the park. When the life support runs out, you do just like constantly lose health forever, and it's a little spiced. Also, is there like 2 Arctic Eximus nearby? Because I'm getting so much slowdown. Are you like hiding under here or something? It's very rude of you to make me slow down that much. Maybe these frost beam guys that are doing the real work there. I don't know. Anyway. Point is, I don't want to risk losing, so I'm sticking by the life support container until I'm quite sure that there's no way I'll lose. Because like, if I was doing this in a group, there's usually like so many enemy spawns because of, you know, skills with group size, that I wouldn't even come close to worrying about running a lot of life support, because there'd just be so much fodder to blow up that there's simply no way in heck that I would not get enough life support to sustain us. But as you can see, there's just not enough stuff for me to kill to sustain life support without me worrying about it. So I'm going to pop a capsule because I was below 10%. And like, they give you 30%. So I needed to pop that way earlier, but I was yammering and not paying a whole lot of attention to my life support, trusting that since I was keeping at least a fairly good pace of killing things, that I'd, you know, have enough drops to get me through. But I was wrong. It's been known to happen very occasionally, the whole me being wrong thing. But, you know, we deal with it when it happens. Gosh, I wish I had a melee weapon. Be so much nicer if I had a melee weapon. Especially with you punks. I need another capsule, so I'm going to go grab one real quick. I believe that a minute equals, like, 40% of your life support equals 1 minute. So, in theory, if I'm down to 2 minutes and I have over 80%, like, I can't lose. So, once we get down to 2 minutes and I'm next to a life support capsule I can pop and I hit 80%, I'm probably going to just transition to find the exit mode so we can make a quicker exit out of this, because I mean, it's just the sortie. It's every Warframe mission. It's just 3 random Warframe missions, but with some hard modifiers and mega boosted enemies. So it's like, it's not exactly amazing content to solo. It's not exactly the kind of mission that you see someone solo and you're like, oh my god, you must be some kind of super expert at Warframe. And it's just, you know, this is like mid to high level content. This is not that impressive. Gotta admit to that. Not gonna blow my own horn too much on this. Or whatever. I don't know if that phrase is right now. My brain's not functioning correctly today. I don't know. I blame lack of sleep. Anyway, that should be all the life support I'll ever need. I'm going to pop this one just because it'll take me to 100% or so. Just beneath 100%, so that's nice and efficient. And now I just look for the exit. Usually it's past the life support capsules, so I will just go over to this one and see what I find. It's not the exit, but maybe it's this way? Maybe. There is a lot of there's a lot of hallway here and some enemies, which is a good sign when you're looking for the exit. Excuse me, sir. You're really annoying to hit, so we're gonna just Valkyrie fly you and call it a day. This is not the exit. I'm down to 25 seconds with no idea where the exit is. What will I do? It's not like through here, is it? It might be. Alright. That is a dead end. And that's a dead end. Oh gosh.
When you need it, extraction is ready.
It is this way? Hold up. This was dead endy though. I don't believe you. Oh, it was this way. Okay, okay. It's through this one. It was through the other way. That's fair.
Extraction is ready.
Oh, is it now? Guess I should head for extraction, huh? Huh, Lotus? Rude. Alright, we out. And I get an Iatan sculpture. That is the worst reward. But I completed a Nightwave to do 3 sorties, which is the entire point of why I did this. So, yay. Successful thing. Any other interesting Nightwaves I can do, come to think of it? Ooh, Exploiter Orb. Yeah, why not? Yeah. It takes extra damage from radiation, so I could just roll with what I've got. Yeah. Let's do it. Why not? Actually, it's very slightly faster to go to Little Duck.
Spoke to the business lately. How is he? Does he ever...
Because that should take me right to the room I need to be in to start Exploiter Orb. Which is very convenient. Boop.
Sparky, right. We're all here.
Exploiter
Let's
Orb.
get started.
Wait, what's this? Why is an armor mission here? Okay.
Anyone asks? We never talked. Head to deck 12 and load the thermia into the condenser. Then we start planning an attack on Exploiter.
Anyway, this is not the first time I have killed Exploiter Orb on stream, by any stretch. In fact, the first time I did it, I basically tutorialized it, and like, I don't know. You can check the YouTube VOD for that. It has Exploiter Orb in the title. But anyway, what we do here is we go up to the upper right of the map. We're basically right on the edge. And then we go south to a cave.
That's using the Exploiter orb to mine those fractures. One breach.
Or was it
will
north
soon
to a cave?
floods with
Where's the
thermia.
cave?
We tried
Yeah, it's
to
south to the cave,
exploit
okay.
them back in the day.
Boop.
We have to try again. But this time, we have to succeed. We don't, it'll be deck 12 all over again. And I can't have that. Zood and her sisters built a thermic condenser. Load it with thermia and we can start prepping for a fight.
Hidden loading screen. Hidden loading screen.
Home again. Deck 12. Why can't I remember this?
I'm using the Nataruk and not my Fulman. I totally forgot I swapped for the bow thing. Huh. Well, that'll make things a little harder.
You shall not despair the Lord, as those who came before you. Not.
Yeah, I'm busting the vents. Just give me a sec.
Children, the winter chill invigorates our character and
So yeah,
fortifies our bodies.
break the cliff bit she's standing on. Blow up a vent, and then she frosts up her vents, and then you can't actually kill them anymore. And of course she brings these little arachnoid jerks around who bleed me and bleed ignores armor, so I hate them quite a bit. Anyway, as Zoo just mentioned, she's going to turn some condensers on. We pick up some thermia canisters, and we go and toss them at the vents. If you could just stop moving around so much, appreciate that. I think I hit it. Anyway, you have to hit the vent with either 2 thermia canisters directly, or one that you blow up midair. You please, for the love of God, just stop moving around. Oh my God. Bit of a screen shake there, and also I'm frosted here, which is making me go very slowly. Yeah, best not to get caught in that, because if I wasn't on Valkyr, this would hurt a lot. Like, especially her her chain gun. That hits real hard. Alright, I think the vent got broken. Yep, okay. Zoo's lying here, you can miss and it's fine. Let me just grab one of the back ones here. Alright. Alright, she's only got one vent left, so it is at this point she flees to the ceiling and drops a whole bunch of arachnoids on us. While also, you know, sniping us with her chain gun. So again, if I was not on Valkyr, I would need to, like, make sure I was not in line of sight of that chain gun if I wanted to, you know, live. But I'm on Valkyr, so I fear nothing. Okay, stop pushing me back with your frost breath lady. Bonk. There we go. All my children did was try to kill you. How dare you?
Come, children. It is a fine day to visit the city. Burn them
Hidden loading screen.
Her mind has snapped. Get out there and stop her.
some fresh, cooling air
And now this phase,
Children are a joy to all. Attend me.
where Exploiter Orb is just invincible until,
Call them. Know what it means to feel and die.
until we can throw a Thermia canister at her.
Cool her off. Keep the heat on.
So yeah, we have to wait for her to overheat before she becomes vulnerable. And unfortunately, all of these little coolant arachnoids will make that impossible. Fortunately,
Capturing the terrain.
if we chuck Thermia canisters at her, the rate at which she overheats increases quite a bit. So it's basically just chuck Thermia at her. Don't let the ads cool her off if you can help it. But as a solo player, you know, you can't split focus of jousting her with Thermia and also killing the ads, so they don't reset your progress. So my suggestion is just throw Thermia at her. Eventually it works.
Joy to all.
And that's all we can ask for, really. Yeah, as you can see, the overheat gauge is going up pretty quickly. If you just hit her with Thermia, it's fine. Once she's overheated, you jump up, pull out an important looking bit out of her ear, and then shoot the vent.
We are not at home to visit.
Kaboom! And there we go. I need to kill some more arachnoids so they drop the Thermia canisters I can use to splash more Thermia on her. So let's go ahead and do that.
Stop those spiders.
Whoop. There we go. Anyway. Okay, little side note. In order to have the arachnoids drop their containers that we can use, you have to kill them before they cool off the boss. Otherwise, it just don't work. Where's the container? There it is. There we go. La-da-da-da. Where are all the arachnoids? There's one. Hello, you are not allowed to cool off your mother. She certainly refers to herself as your mother. My condolences. No, don't do that. Ugh. Yeah, I really wish I had my Fulman right now. That would have made this a lot easier. The wind-up time on the bow, while relatively quick, does make it so it's a little hard to pop them before they reach the orb.
You shall be an example.
Stop those spiders. Gonna need more Thermia.
So yeah, spiders being very annoying, but what do I do? Best thing I can do is just throw more Thermia at her. If you can break the Thermia canister in the air, it actually counts for 2. But that's a little hard when I have a bow that has a lot of wind-up time. Anyway, she's doing a giant fire aura, which I appreciate because that makes her overheat very quickly. Oh, now she's baking. No, she decided that she was tired of being overheated, so she is making thermia fractures. And unfortunately for me, that cools her off substantially. So we'll just get back to chucking containers at her. Nope. Okay, well. Back to the whole everything is on fire phase then. You stop cooling. I hope I remember to swap weapons before the Netracells. But I don't trust my brain on that at all, especially when I'm just talking randomly. Kaboom! Alright. Third verse, same as the first and second verse. Chuck thermia, kill spiders. Wait till she overheats. The end. Also, stop trying to light me on fire, it's rude. Also, you're succeeding.
Bringing in refined coolant. Don't let them reach the ore.
Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, her overheat gauge looks pretty futile right now, but we'll change that soon. Just gotta throw a bunch of thermia at her. You know, kill spiders if we can manage it. Go. Did that one drop a cooling container? It did. Excellent. I'll take that one, thank you. There we go. Glad I can just stand in the flamethrower and it doesn't matter. It does help a lot with soloing boss fights when you can't actually die. Arachnoids? There's one. In fact, there's two. Make sure they don't get near.
Arachnoids, bringing in refined coolant. Don't let them reach the ore.
It's not fun watching the arachnoids cool off the boss and make me lose progress, but just, you know, it's just part of soloing the fight. Makes it a lot harder, or at the very least more tedious. Did I get that? Oh, it didn't go off in time. That's cruel. Oh my god, stop moving. Thank you. Hello to do. Yes. There we go. Whew. Glad I headshot that one. Alright. Grab that one. Throw yet more thermia at it. Okay, I'd like to be on the lookout for arachnoids now, because I've thrown a lot of thrown a lot of canisters at her by now, so I think by now the aim of the game is don't let her get cool, more or less. Oh, I got it that time. Nice. I was certain I was gonna be too late, given I missed twice. Nice. This might be it. Just gonna make sure these jokers don't hit her. Now we get close. Pull off that important looking bit. And now shoot her face. No, the big flamey bit. Grab what I can indeed.
Listeners of all ages, I present to you, walking amongst us, the once and future badass.
Yep.
She's down. Zood? You did it! Zood? Zood.
And the hardest part of the boss fight is making sure you've looted everything before she explodes and takes you and the loot with her.
You remember them. That's all that matters.
I remember us. You knew us. You know our name.
And there we go.
Never forgotten.
Lazulite toroid.
Liz spoke finger.
Whole bunch of nice extra bits.
We had
Mining
name.
bits.
Our
Fish
name
bits. Oh yeah, I got the Hildren chassis, which is, you know, ostensibly the point of that fight. Anyway. As much as I feel bad about interrupting Zood there in her very touching monologue, I have seen that a billion times, so we're not going to go with that anymore. And we're gonna grab the Fulmin Prime. And click on What If Just Rad, because I'm going to do some Netracelling to finish off our lovely Warframe Wednesday. Because that is, I think, the hardest thing to solo in the game, apart from the boss, which I did one time and never again. Because that took a lot of attempts, and Valkyr's not good at it at all, because it hits so hard that it doesn't matter how much armor you have. So yeah, not useful.
Or no murmur, I've been sleeping better since coming back from the dead. Hi,
Hi.
let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
No problem.
I think I'm going to, again, keep this to 1 or 2 runs. The Netracell missions, like, they're fun and all. And I think it is pretty, I don't know, I think it's okay content to solo it. Just because, you know, hey, if an idiot like me can do it, so can you, surely. But doing it 5 times over is a little repetitive and it stops being entertaining. IMO, so I'm going to only do 2 and then
You got your glyphs.
do the rest
Hit
in
the
the
terminal
group
to exit into the labs.
offline, I think. Well, off stream, not offline. That makes 0 cents. But hey, we didn't get the energy draining glyph. We just got a whole bunch of glyphs that are trying to kill me. More Eximus,
The Netracell
bleed
is
status on
hidden
getting damaged,
somewhere
enemies
in
drop
these labs.
bombs,
Sniff
all
out
that
yourself
stuff,
where
which,
keep control of
you know,
terminals.
sounds scary, but it's fine. Probably. You know, just have to make sure, we don't die ever, because there's no revives. Did they fix the bug where poking that terminal gets you an extra thing? You know, it counts as one of the 3 terminals you need to hack to locate the Netracell. I wonder if they did, or I wonder if just doing that bugged the UI out, which is also very possible. I guess we'll see. Oh, thank you, AutoHack. Kinda wish you were, like, instantaneous so I didn't have to stand in this electric zappy thing that's trying to kill me. But hey, appreciate it. Search radius narrowed, that's lovely. Now we just go this way, I guess. Towards the markers. Netracell will definitely be in this section, past the desert. It always is. But where precisely is anyone's guess, because the rooms it can be in are very large and sprawling. That was the sound of Evoca. No. Or was it? No, it was. Okay. My ears were not playing tricks on me. Good. There's a thing right there. Wait, what? Wait, what? Huh. Well, that's suspiciously easy. Ow. I should be ciphering this. This is a bad idea to just remain that vulnerable for so long. I am making the mistake of being especially blasé about this. Anyway, we found the Netracell and it's not here, game. Why is the yellow bit there if the Netracell is not? It's very confusing.
This is it.
I guess that's where we
Use the
kill
key
things.
glyph
And that's
Get ready
sort
for
of like where the
whatever
Netracell is in many ways.
We ain't
You know, in all the ways apart from it actually being the way.
clear out the uglies to pop the door.
Anyway, I don't have energy drain, so I'm just going to Valkyr everything to death. Including the Necromech that apparently decided to follow me 4 rooms distant from where it was summoned. Rude. Very. But, you know, I guess it's up to him, ultimately. He goes where he pleases. It would be nice if I could lure him to one of the Vitrium dispensers. That would make my life a lot easier. That is basically the only I mean, it's not the only way, but boy, sure does make killing him a lot easier when you can hit those things that do percentage-based damage on him.
Albrecht's damn necromites are reinforcing the
And
Netracell.
corrodes his armor.
Your
It's
hands
just
are
very
tied
good.
until you knock 'em out.
Where's the necromite? Beneath me. Okay, thank you, Waymark. Appreciate that. There he is. Alright. We got him! Time to run back and start killing things again. Excuse me. I'm not going to kill you outside of the killing zone. That's just being inefficient. Also, ow! God, you guys hit hard. I mean, you're level 200 and you're Steel Path enemy, so I mean, like, or at least the Steel Path equivalent. So, should not be that surprising, but still, ow. It's almost calming not having the Necromech active, because now I don't have to worry about the Necromech being summoned. It's already here! The worst thing that could happen has already happened. So it's fine, don't worry. Me when discussing our climate change policy. Dum 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 dum. It's so nice when they drop enough energy orbs for me to just, like, never have to drop out of Hysteria ever at any point whatsoever. It's so nice. I do need to drop out to shoot this punk, though. If he constantly puts overshields on people, it makes it a lot harder to kill things. Look at this guy. I spun on him so many times and he's still at like 80% health. It's ridiculous.
What's going on with necromites? Trying to lock this thing down. Take 'em out. We ain't got all day.
The end. Alright, now we go back here. Energy intensity increasing. Best watch for that. Again, it'd be very smart of me to lure the Necromech towards like a Vitrium container, but the slight problem is that I don't know where any of those are, and I'm spinning so rapidly that I tend to break things before I can, you know, determine what they are anyway. Anyway, it's fine. He'll get blown up as soon as I've killed enough enemies. That was a Blitz Exodus I heard somewhere. Don't want that part of the equation. And so it's not. We're done. Get these key glyphs off me, please.
You're in. Grab and go. Can't wait to see what you've got when you get back here.
Yoink. All right. Now I quietly cross my fingers and hope for melee duplicate.
Albrecht planned on doing with that.
And maybe keep an eye out for the Whisper Tome if I happen to walk by it. Here's a bunch of Vitrium right here. We got all that. That too. Let's see. Not hearing any Voca, not hearing any tomes. I'm definitely not going to search around for them. It's definitely not worth my time. Got plenty of melee arcanes already. But you know, if I happen to run over it, why not? I mean... Crescendo is very good. It's not hit twice good, but it is good. I can upgrade it now. May as well. But yeah, you forever increase your combo for the rest of the mission. And like, you know, it doesn't look like much, but I'm pretty sure that just, like, there's no time limit and it just keeps stacking. So like, I'm pretty sure if you just finish your kill enough, that you can just walk around on like 12 combo stacks forever, which means your heavy attacks do 12 times damage forever. And you know, if you have a heavy attack build that is really stupid, ridiculously good, but also stupid, ridiculously good, you just hit twice if you crit, which is really nice. On base critical, oh my god, did they change it? On base critical, I'll have to look that up. Because if it means on base critical hits, does that mean like absent of mods? I hope not. It's still really good, but it's not as wholly broken as I might otherwise think it is.
Murmur or no murmur, I've been sleeping better since coming back from the dead. Try it sometime.
I'll pass on the dying thing.
I know you can take a punch, but cracking a Netracell's serious business. Keep your friends close.
Maybe it was my imagination, but that sounded like a very disapproving from Tagfer when I went in alone after he told me, hey, go in with friends. Maybe I'm just imagining things. The keep jumping glyph, the you constantly lose health glyph, the get zapped glyph, and the enemies explode glyph. No energy drain. We did it. We won.
That terminal. The Netracell is deep in this lab maze. Get control of a few terminals, that'll help you zero in on them.
This is a Necromech summoning terminal, so that does not count towards the objective, sadly. This one does, though. I should be ciphering this. Why must I insist on being so cheap? I'm getting zapped with electricity, and enemies will be approaching, like, momentarily, yeah. Why do I take all these unnecessary risks? Like, I'm terminally blasé about all this. I shouldn't be. This is, like, really risky to solo. Hi. Grab you real quick. Don't mind that one bit. Yep. Go down here. Hello, friends. Just passing through. Sorry about the shotgun blast to the face. You know how things is. Again, I should be ciphering, but like they'll take a bit of time to get it to and navigate around this room, so I think I have time to just actually hack the thing. Which I did. So, you know. Haha, I judged it correctly. So, you know. Eat it, game. That's Avoca, I hear, and it's up here. Alright. Thank you, ears. Appreciate that a lot. We just gotta keep jumping so we don't take the you lose health while moving thing. And that's everything. Excuse me. I was walking. Actually ended up being kind of brutal. I knocked him over and then just shot his limbs off while he was on the ground. Sort of savage. Also, this is auto hacking, so I guess we're good. To the Netracell so we can start the real mission, which is killing things over and over, repeatedly, and without pause. Oh god, no, 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 where are you? Oh dear god, where are you even summoning this? Okay, well, too late, we got a Necromech. I guess we'll be having more quote-unquote fun with this Netracell.
This is it. Use the key glyph and get ready for whatever happens next.
How useful is this one? Bleed status effect and life leech. Okay, yeah. It's pretty good. Ow! Wow. Yeah. Maybe standing still with the Necromech shooting me was a poor choice. But I'm up now. And now we murder everything. Nearly lost it right then and there, before we even got our feet wet. But now our feet are very wet, and this metaphor is really falling off. I should stop trying to keep it going. I'm sorry, where did all of your health go, Necromech? Did I accidentally, like, break a Vitrium container near you? Cause, like, yeah, you're dead. Alright. Well, that's a lot of pressure off.
Necromites are slowing us down. Find them, smash them.
There he is. Also, I hear Vokas. At least I thought I did. Sometimes they're in here, guess they're not. Maybe I'm just hearing things. Could be possible. It's been known to happen, because there are refrains in the background music that sound a little bit like the Vokas. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Already dealt with one of them. We have reached our Necromech limit. Sorry, but it is no longer allowed to summon Necromechs. I'm sorry to inform you of this, but You know, once, you know, regulations state that if we reach our quota, then no more can be summoned, and it will be enforced with extraordinary violence, so please comply. See? Had to be enforced with extraordinary violence. It's just, you know, I can't help it. Regulations, my man. I'm trying to get you to see reason, but if you just keep trying to summon the Necromax, then we're just gonna keep having the problem. And that's all there is to it. Could you have some viral stacks so that it doesn't take like 50,000 years to kill you? Thank you.
Security level dropping. Hit them till they stop moving.
Oop, no. Looks like we have another person violating our procedures. You're not allowed. Read the rules before you arrive on scene. Thank you. Alright. Now it's just the Necromite, which is in this room somewhere?
Netracell. Your hands are tied until you knock them out.
I hear him. But where is he? Beep boop. Are you up here? No. Oh god, you're not in the vents, are you? That'd be annoying. Well, there's two Voca up here, so that took the sting out of the Necromite not being here. He's not here, right? I'm not coming back up here, so we're quadruple checking this room. Alright. I hear him. God, you jerks hit hard. Wait, where is that coming from? Oh, you absolute piece of trash. Who's up there on the ceiling? Well, we found him at least. God, will you people just stop? Stop it. Get Valkyrie. I broke the Necromech's arm, which is kind of funny. Not that it matters. He still has like half of his health, even though I've been spinning on him pretty persistently. He's just a tanky boy. Nothing you can do about it. You can't armor strip him. I wonder if he's like... I wonder if he's immune to Crushing Impact, the mod. Sometimes the developers forget that's a mod and like... you can armor strip people with it, even if you're not really meant to armor strip people. Which can be fun, because, you know, breaking mechanics can be an amusing distraction. Anyway, we're done. Hello, Geometric Durian. Lovely to have you.
Albrecht didn't want anyone in here. I want to know why.
Netracells right now. I'm probably going to call it because it's very repetitive. I might like do a Kuva Siphon mission at some point. Also, I never jumped down here. This is kind of cool looking.
Nothing about Albrecht? Okay. Next time.
Tagfer sounds very disappointed. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Yeah, I do have a Nightwave to do Kuva Siphon missions. Doing one of those might be interesting. I don't know. I'm open to suggestions, but soloing yet more Netracells does not sound like it'll be very entertaining at all. Oh my god. God, that is with 10 stacks of viral. You just have too much health. A normal Crimson Archon shard. Not the best reward. Not gonna lie.
Tenno, our work goes on.
Let's see.
Always a pleasure.
Complete a Kuva Siphon mission. I mean, like, it's something. It's probably more interesting than doing a third Netracell run. Probably. So I may roll with that before I end stream. Because soloing content is fun. To me. Yeah, these are all siphons. I mean, pretty sure the flood also counts. So why not? Though if it's Grineer, I would love some corrosive damage on my gun. Instead of, like, literally nothing but radiation damage. It's like, maybe we don't need that much. Especially since they are kind of strong against it. And level 80 through 100 is, like, no joke. I know I was just rolling around with 200 level 200 plus steel path enemies, but like it's if nothing else,
There is a large platoon of grenade
it'll be
launchers
convenient to
here.
kill
Leave
these
no
people
one
faster.
standing.
Hello? Little guys trying to play hide and seek with me. God, they're not even alerted. Well, now they're a bit alerted. Ow, stop shooting me. It's rude. Boop. Let's see, this is a dead end, so we go a different way, which I guess is down here. Hi. Goodbye. Yep, that's a lot of them. Surprise! I'm here. Lovely to see you. Don't shoot your gun and alert the entire room, though. They did. After I said no. No one here listens to me. It's rude. Don't like rude people. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Yes, take cover behind the banister. That will work. Where is the Kuva Siphon, also? I have not seen hide nor hair. Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. It's my mistake. There's the siphon. We found it.
My readings indicate an increasingly dense neural network beneath the forest
I also
floor.
found like
This can
all
only
of
be
the
holding a
bad
secret
guys.
force nearby.
Excuse me, sir. Oh. I'm also going to get a about 8 Eximus dropped on my face thanks to the Arbiters of Hexus not liking me very much, which, I mean, fine, if you insist. Woo! Man, things are like causing me damage. Also, someone stole my gun. Rude.
You have broken your ranks and are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Kuba thing? Yep, there we go.
I give you maggots the honor of eating from my scrap trough, and this is how you repay me? Unacceptable.
Da-da-da-dum, ba-da-ba-bum. You know, for their morale being broken, they sure are still trying to kill me and like running directly for me and all that stuff. Just pointing that out gently. I guess because the Kuva siphon's still up. Thank you. You and your being invincible until I dash into your face. It's very rude. Go on. Activate the last braid. That's better. Alright.
My siphon!
Siphon
I
done.
can't believe how useless you all are! Report for execution at once!
Good work, Tenno. We need to do everything we can to stop the Queens from gathering any more Kuba.
Alright. And I guess this will tell me if a flood counts as a siphon mission. Because I'm not actually sure, because that will forever slip my mind. It sure does. Okay, that's good. It's nice because the floods guarantee you get a Requiem Relic. Which is nice if you're starting out on, like, you know, Lich kills and attacking the Sisters of Parvos. Stuff like that. You know, just a little bit of advice for newbies there, I guess. You're welcome, or whatever. Anyway, I'm not gonna subject you to 3 more runs of the same thing, because that sounds dull. So I'm just going to call it a good stream. And, yeah, that'll be that. I'll be back tomorrow, probably with Against the Storm, if I had to guess. But I'm gonna go ahead and raid Garnet Glass. She appears to be playing Wingspan, which is a great board game. It's not like my cup of tea, granted, but it's well made, and I can appreciate that. But yeah. Hey, you, thank you for watching. Appreciate that a lot. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your day / evening. And you take care. Peace.